Hello everyone, this is Akib Surti, and today in this series of automobile pollution control engineering, we are going to discuss about production of exhaust gas. So in the production of exhaust gases, we are going to discuss about air fuel ratio, then we will see types of air fuel ratio, then theoretical air fuel mixture, then causes of CO, HC and NOx emissions, and finally we are going to represent a graph of pollutants versus air fuel ratio. Moving on to the air fuel ratio. What do you mean by air fuel ratio? Air fuel ratio means the mass of air to the mass of fuel which is entering inside the combustion chamber, that is known as air fuel ratio. We will see types of air fuel ratio. What are the types of air fuel ratio? First, that is rich air fuel mixture. Second, that is stoichiometric air fuel mixture. And third, that is lean air fuel mixture. What do you mean by rich air fuel mixture? Rich air fuel mixture is such type of air fuel mixture in which there is more amount of fuel, less amount of air. Second, what is stoichiometric air fuel mixture? Stoichiometric air fuel mixture is such type of air fuel mixture in which complete combustion occurs. Third, that is lean air fuel mixture. What is lean air fuel mixture? Lean air fuel mixture is such type of air fuel mixture in which the parts of air is more as compared to the parts of fuel. Let us see the ratio. What is the ratio of rich air fuel mixture? Rich air fuel mixture contributes 9:1 to 12:1. Stoichiometric air fuel mixture contributes about 14.7:1 and lean air fuel mixture contributes about 16 to 22:1. Now 9:1, 12:1, 14.7:1. What this ratio means? 9 means the parts of air, 1 means the part of fuel. Moving on to the theoretical air fuel mixture. Theoretical air fuel mixture, also known as stoichiometric air fuel mixture, is such type of air fuel mixture in which complete combustion occurs. As we stated earlier that the stoichiometric air fuel mixture is 14.7:1. So 14.7 parts of air is needed for complete combustion of one part of fuel. We will see C8H18, that is isooctane fuel. This is known as isooctane fuel plus air in which we can get oxygen, which is main contribute for the combustion. So when C8H18 and oxygen enters the combustion chamber and when it is ignited, then we will get CO2, that is carbon dioxide, and then we will get H2O, that is known as water. So when this equation satisfies, then only we can say that that is a complete combustion. Now if you see a graph, we will see a graph of power versus air fuel ratio. In this graph you can relate that the maximum power is achieved when there is slight rich mixture, and the maximum fuel efficiency we can achieve when there is slightly lean air fuel mixture. What are the causes of CO and HC emission? CO, that stands for carbon monoxide, and HC, that stands for hydrocarbons. So we will see that what are the causes of that. So generally CO and HC are produced due to incomplete combustion of the fuel. Now incomplete combustion or lack of oxygen, whatever, what are the causes of that? What are the causes of CO and HC emission? One by one we will see. First, that is incorrect air fuel mixture. Incorrect air fuel mixture means if inside the combustion chamber there is over rich air fuel mixture or over lean air fuel mixture, that type of air fuel mixture is known as incorrect air fuel mixture. Second, that is improper valve timing. As we know that inlet valve and exhaust valve remain open and closed for a period of time. So if that time interval is not proper, then also it is known as improper valve timing, that can result into the production of HC and CO emission. Then quenching zone. Quenching zone is such zone in which the temperature is slightly lower as compared to the centerline temperature. Valve overlap. See, these are the causes of the CO and HC emissions. Now let us see one by one what is known as the valve overlap. As you can see a figure in which inlet valve and exhaust valve, both valve remains open at a period of time. Such interval of time in which inlet valve and exhaust valve both remain open is known as valve overlap. So what happens during that time? That from the inlet valve fresh charge is entering, from the exhaust valve residual gases are leaving. So some of the fresh charge also leaves the combustion chamber that can result into the production of HC that are known as hydrocarbons. Now, quenching zone. What do we mean by quenching zone? Quenching, a word or meaning of a quenching, that is sudden cooling. Which zone is known as quenching zone? As you can see a figure in which the top of the piston and to the cylinder head, this area is known as quench area. So here the temperature of the cylinder will be less as compared to the center temperature. So during that interval of time, the HC and CO emissions are produced. Now let us see the graphical representation. If you see a graphical representation in which you can see 1. What is 1? 1, that is the value of lambda. When the value of lambda is less than 1, you can see rich air fuel mixture, and when the value of lambda that is greater than 1, then you can see a lean air fuel mixture. So in this single graph where we are relating air fuel mixture with pollutants, you can find that CO, HC and NOx, these three graphs are interpreted in the single one, in which we can find that while going to the richer side, you can see that CO and HC both are reducing, and in NOx form you can see that NOx is maximum when there is a stoichiometric air fuel mixture, or we can say when their lambda is equals to 1. So going to the richer side, HC is increasing, going to the leaner side, HC is decreasing. Going to the richer side, CO is increasing. Going to the leaner side, CO is decreasing. Now, NOx, why NOx is increasing when we are going to the stoichiometric air fuel mixture? The reason is that NOx is produced due to excessive temperature inside the combustion chamber. When there will be excessive temperature inside the combustion chamber? When there is a complete combustion. So, the maximum value of NOx is when lambda is equals to 1. So that's all from my side. Stay tuned and subscribe the channel.